Hi, my name is Justin, and I'm here today to give you an overview of Defenders of Yellowstone, a 2 to 4 player medium weight game that plays in about 30 to 45 minutes. So every year, swarms of hikers and campers descend on Yellowstone National Park, making life difficult for the local fauna. Well, you've decided enough is enough. And this year, as the leader of one of the forests in Yellowstone Park, you will be in charge of building an impenetrable fortress and stationing some of your forest's most fearsome animals at strategic points in that fortress to scare those pesky campers away. Okay, here's the setup for an individual player. Everyone will get an identical set of 30 polyomino tiles, a set of meeples in their color, a player board, and everyone will start the game with 2 tile cards. Now, gameplay in Defenders of Yellowstone is really quite simple. On your turn, you will choose one of your cards to discard, and then every player will take a tile matching that shape and place it somewhere on their player board. Then play continues with the next player, and keep going around. And we continue in this manner until you decide that you're ready to start calling for reinforcements. Okay, here's a look at the common supply. Up top we have some things related to scoring. We'll come back to those at the end. But down here you'll have a number of defenders available to you during the game. Some produce more than others, some are more consistent, some are more volatile. And so when you are ready to start calling for reinforcements, you can draft one of these. So I'm going to take this and add it to my player board. Okay, once you have drafted a defender, your gameplay will look a little different. In addition to placing the tile on your player board, and notice here you can build vertically as well, you will also place some defenders in your fortress based on the season symbol shown on the card. So here in spring, I get 1 eagle, and this must be placed on an available battle station represented by the circles. Okay. Next player goes. Again, I will place the tile, and then here in summer I get 4. So these all have to go in open battle stations. Once they are placed, they can never be moved. If at any time you do not have any available battle stations, they will desert, and that may have a negative effect on your scoring at the end of the game. And I should also note that once you take a defender card, you can never go back. So an important element of the game is timing this decision right. Alright, the game continues until the draw deck is depleted. Then each player gets 1 final turn before we move to end of game scoring. Now, scoring in Defenders of Yellowstone is first highly modular. Right? Each game you will choose 3 of 12 possible scoring cards. In addition, you will assign randomly to each card a certain number of point tokens. And then 2, scoring is also highly competitive. Instead of a traditional sort of point salad game where you get points for everything you do, players will be competing to have the majority in the given categories. So, for example, with Guard the Perimeter, players want to have the most animals on the boundary of their fortress. Right? And so, whichever player has the most would claim the 4-point token. Whoever has the second most would claim the 2-point token. Then the remaining player would be left with nothing. Right? Then the process would be repeated for the other cards. For example, the most total animals. But here the point values are different. First place gets 7, second place gets 3. Right? And once more, in this case, whoever has the highest animal in their fortress, and this one was worth more points, 8 and 6. Once all the tokens are distributed, you add up the points, and whoever has the most has successfully defended their forest from the campers. Okay, that's it. Defenders of Yellowstone is a game that's easy to learn, but it offers a lot of hidden depth. Every decision, from where to put your tiles to when to call for reinforcements and where to put them in your fortress, is fun and challenging, and every decision matters. The simultaneous play means that there's very little downtime, so this game manages to pack a lot of punch in only 30 minutes. And it's surprisingly interactive for a game in a genre that is usually very much a multiplayer solitaire. The tile card you play affects all of your opponents as well. For scoring, you are competing for the majority in the different categories. And even the timing of when you call for reinforcements depends not only on the state of your own park board, but also on your opponents and what they're doing. So you put all these pieces together and you have a really enjoyable three-dimensional tactile experience. Thank you for watching this overview of Defenders of Yellowstone. If you have any questions or would like more information, please contact me via email at jzschrader@gmail.com, or you can find me on BoardGameGeek, username jschrader24. Thank you.